eating window, you can eat anything. Okay, for a healthy reason, you can opt healthy food, or you can choose according to your choice. Then the last one, organic diet, that means only घर के वेजीज खाना, घर पे किचन गार्डन बनाना, उस किचन गार्डन में जहाँ भी बन पकता मतलब कि उगाते हैं उसी को ही खाना. Okay, so without any pesticide, without uh, any hormone, without anything, we organically through your vermicomposting and all, you have produced the product and you are consuming it. So that is organic diet. Then here it is a comparison between various types of diet. I'm not going for individual again, and because time is just clicking me. So last, that is your balanced diet. You, all of you, very well known to this type of diet. So balance in calorie, balance in protein, mineral, vitamin, all other nutrients as per requirement. That is called as a balanced diet. So balanced diet need to be a number of factors need to be considered while you are doing or charting for a balanced diet. So it depends on the age of the person, the gender, the person metabolic rate, the BMI, the physical work level, the physiological stress level, the climate, the economic condition, the food habit, the health condition, as well as it may get changed during the pregnancy or lactation, as well as it has some social factors. So I think already I have discussed. Then principle of planning the diet. I'm not going to elaborate it because the meal planning a meal is always obviously as per the nutrition requirement, as per time, as per energy, as per budget of the family, as per to maximize the nutrient, as per the like and dislike of a person, as per the society level, and as per as the availability of the food also. So the last few slides. So the three steps that need to be involved during planning a menu. So first of all, you have to understand that what is the RDA. Okay. So according to the limit, means at what calcium limit 600 है या फिर 1200 है mg. So that need to be known to you. According to that, you can choose the appropriate diet and you can prescribe to someone. Okay. Then second thing, to know the food list, means if someone is having allergy, what can be the alternate, because same चीज रोज रोज खा के कोई भी बोर हो जाएगा. So you have to understand the exchange list. Then third one is the planning a menu according to the seasonal availability, as per good quality of the food, as well as the cost of the product, because we cannot afford quinoa on a regular basis, but we can afford uh, dalia in regular basis. Okay. So obviously, while prescribing a diet, you have to follow the economic status, the food habit, the food intolerance or any allergies are there, and according to the occupation or the meal timing he or she desire, and the energy allowance. So I think that's all about the talk, and thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Uh, any questions, please? You can type the questions or you can just unmute your mic and ask the questions. Any questions from today's session? I think this is one of the best session I have ever attended, because I do not know this types of names so much. This type of diet names, it's really beyond explanation. You have just explained it so well, ma'am, that we don't even know the names. I
Thank
personally,
you.
I don't know how many of them know the names, but I personally don't know some of the names. So it's a very new things also for me also. Yes, of course you can get the PPT, but after the assignment questions, PPT will be given. uh, okay, so please, any questions or anything you want to share, or any questions if, okay. The first question has come from, Yes, Hajra, we will, Misbah, we will come to you. The first
Okay.
question we have come from Aparajita. In thyroid, which type of diet should be followed?
Okay, so thyroid, you have some problems in your, particularly that depends on the stage of life, because if it is a woman and if it is a young growing children, then that is very important. Okay, so the thyroid, that may be in the hypo or hyper condition, that is also another form which is important to consider. And in case of thyroid, you should go for the spinach, green leafy vegetables, that is good. Then the seaweeds, particularly some seaweeds like algae and carrageenan, those are present in basically some of the ice creams, specific ice creams. And nuts and various nuts like Brazil nuts, your erica nut, as well as your um, pistachio, almond, acroot. So those are good for prevention of the thyroid issues. And fatty fish like ilich mach. So those are also good for, because it is rich source of iodine and other minerals that will balance the thyroid secretion. So all these things will be beneficial for the thyroid patients, I think.
Ma'am, the next question come. Why dates are restricted
Yeah,
for the
I
kidney
should check.
disease?
Because dates are also having some good source of potassium, and and particularly in case of dates, it is rich in other minerals like zinc as well as copper, and in those heavy metals cannot be filtered out through our glomerular filtration, and that's why kidney may already it is diseased, so that's why it may not be able to filter them, and may lead to any type of stones in future, so that's why it is generally restricted. Then I think
Is
Samriddhi
stevia
asked me stevia.
stevia good for a diabetic patient?
Yeah, yes, stevia obviously a good option, but stevia has a problem that it has some aftertaste bittering. Okay, and it is very means the amount need to be very specific, because a little bit higher it will just ruin your food. Okay, so you have to experiment with a little, मतलब कि जो टी स्पून होता है ना हम लोगों के पास, उसमें हमें ऐड करना चाहिए, कोई भी हलवा या खीर आप बना रहे हो, so in that you have to put like that, don't go for a scoop of the whole chammach. The tablespoon concept should not be applied, because stevia is very costly. And even in the pure form, in the raw patta bhi aap lete ho, that is also sweet taste, but you have to be very specific for its quantity, otherwise it will just give a bitter taste. Okay, so that's why. Then next is irritable bowel syndrome. Which type of diet should be followed? So obviously, in that case, I think probiotics will be beneficial, and probiotic bowel syndrome to prevent those bowel conditions. What are some healthy snack options? Healthy snack. Bhutana khao means the roasted peanuts, roasted chickpeas, and makhana. Makhana is very good option. Apart from that, you can go for banana chips, raw banana chips. Uh, so, and it is good to have the Panipal Singada, that is good. Kuttu Kata, or maybe sagu based any food prepared in appam pan, that can be also a good option. Okay, then next is HbA1c test is essential for diabetic patient. Obviously, it will give you the report for last 3 months. What is the condition of your body sugar level? So it is very essential to go for HbA1c. Then other than that, I think
Rheumatoid
I have skipped
arthritis,
something.
which type
Apart
of
from
diabetes?
healthy snack options, okay, HbA1c, then rheumatoid arthritis. Which diet or food should be suggested? Rheumatoid arthritis, actually, it is somehow, it is about autoimmune disease, okay. So it is depends on the what causing you the allergy, or sometimes because body inflammation, in inflammatory, some inflammation or inflammatory is there in the body. That's why those allergic components need to be found out, and otherwise there is no particular food to prevent rheumatoid arthritis. What is the major difference between prebiotic and probiotic? So prebiotic is basically the fiber rich food, and probiotic is active microorganism in the food, okay. So prebiotic means that will increase when we eat, the dietary fiber will go into our gut microflora, will have the good microflora will grow properly, and that's why it will take time. It to get digested means the components will get more digesting time, and more components will be reabsorbed in prebiotic through probiotic. Sorry, prebiotic and probiotic is means you are balancing your microflora with active, engulfing active microorganisms, okay. So those are good microorganisms that will be beneficial, there will be symbiotic association through those probiotic in your body, okay. Then next is the should the person follow intermittent fasting if he or she is a regular traveler? It is very difficult because intermittent fasting needs a proper pattern. Uh, means you for 8 hours you can follow what we can eat, but for the rest of the time you may feel tired. You are not get sufficient time, means energy. Uh, that's why for a regular traveler, if it will lead to your head drilling or something weakness, or so that will be problematic, okay. So it is better to skip those type of intermittent fasting those days. Then next is the
PCOD.
PCOD, which type of diet should be followed? PCOD, actually, it is a polycyst condition. So there are numerous cysts that cannot be through a diet. There may be some of the PCOD diet is there. You can Google it. There will be some of the food. It will appear. But particularly PCOD is a regular cycling through your exercise, through your cycles, through your particular lower pelvic area exercises are there. So that will regularize your period, and that will help you to get rid from the PCOD or PCOS for a particular, depends on the cyst size, okay. So the cyst size is very important, because if it is numerous and very small, that is okay, but if it is in a larger size, with respect to your ovary size, then it may need operation. So what type of condition of your cyst, that will decide, because it is very dangerous sometimes if we ignore it, and sometimes severe pain is there, maybe operations may be required. So particular diet, can Google will give you options, but more we can rely on exercise rather than diet. Then why chicken is avoided in AB plus? I don't know exactly the reason behind it. Only I got a information, so that's why I have included. But though we are from any of the blood group, we can eat anything. There is no, as per our ethical, as our social culture, and there is no reason behind it. I just got an information. That's why I just included. Uh, then can we give any supplements to rheumatoid arthritis patient, like glucamine tablets? Okay, means in medicine level, that is obviously a physician, and the physiotherapist is there if someone is going for an regular checkup and prescribe something that is not commendable, and I think that should be followed, and it is basically their choice. Okay. Actually, rheumatoid arthritis cannot be recovered by any diet. Okay. Then among these many diets, which diet should be suggested for neurological patient? So keto diet, obviously, the nerve system, as we prefer for the fat, basically in that. But good fat is very essential, and good sleep is also essential for neurological patient. Okay, and from the early stage, you can go for the omega 3 fatty acids sources like flaxseed, चूना मच्छो जो छोटा जो small size जो भी मछली होता है वो you can opt some of the salmon fish, ilse fish, and those are also good for your as those are good essential fatty acids are there, so they will build up your sphingomyelin. Those are neurotransmitters generation will be balanced from early age, and no degeneration will be there. So that's why those omega 3 fatty acid source will be beneficial. Then role of ketogenic diet in management of
You have just said
epilepsy.
that.
Uh, lot of people say that the epilepsy will be prevented by this ketogenic diet. I think the cyclic ketogenic diet is generally recommended to prevent this type of epilepsy, and that depends on your cyclic pattern to follow the keto diet according to uh, the protein level, as well as the quality of protein we are taking with respect to the fat, because we are limiting our carbohydrates. So that's why depends on that. I think it will helpful.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, all the students, for your huge response and this
Yes,
question
yes,
answer
yes. So
discussion
for the youth
session.
response, I'm very glad to. I think
Exactly,
that
ma'am.
I
The
have
question
clarified
answer
somehow.
discussion session takes around 20 minutes, so we are overwhelmed. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much to all the participants for listening to me. For your present hearing, and I am thankful to FSTN organization. Thank you, Ishani, for conducting such an wonderful session through your patience, and you are smiling always and keep blooming always
Thank you
with
so much,
FSTN.
ma'am. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
yeah.
enriching us with a lot of knowledge and with some new insights. And I think everyone have get their answered for their queries. Is there anyone who want to ask any other questions? Those who have not written any questions? Okay, so we will thank you so much, ma'am, for us. Thank you so much, and we think we will get you again in our any other session. And ma'am, it will be a very helpful for us if you kindly share this PPT with Dr. Shobik sir.
Yes, yes,
Then I will get
definitely,
it.
definitely.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah, yeah,
much.
yeah.
You will
Sure, sure,
all
sure.
get your.
Thank you. So I'm signing off.
Okay,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. So you will all get this PPT after the assignment will be given. So this assignment link will be given within just 1 hour. I just have to prepare the Google Form link, and after that I will share that. And after you get your assignment, do this as soon as possible, because after that you will get your PPT tomorrow for this. And tomorrow again the session will start from 11 and onwards. And tomorrow the speaker will be Dr. Atishan Shibhumi, and I hope you all know her. So meet you all tomorrow. Any questions from anyone? No. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice weekend and hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, would we get the questions, like the question,
In the
the Google
MCQ
Forms in
format.
the group itself?
In the
In the
Google
Google.
Form link. Yes, in the Google Form link, like which are the Google Form link where the MCQ questions will be given. You just have to answer the questions, just have to pick the MCQ correctly, and then you have to submit. It will be automatically submitted.
Okay, ma'am. So it will be shared in the WhatsApp group, ma'am.
Yes, it will be shared in the WhatsApp group within 1 hour.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.